Hi, my name is Cindy Pressgrace. I'm with Cindy's Realty Group by Virtual Properties Realty here in the state of Georgia. And I want to talk to you about 3 ways to win in a bidding war. So with so few houses for sale today and low mortgage rates, they're low obviously, but that's what's basically driving buyers activity, and what's becoming more common is the multiple offer scenario, which is heating it up because you know what? This is why you need to get a pre-approval letter. If you don't get a pre-approval letter, first of all, how do we know that you're qualified? Second, how do we know that you really are ready to buy? Another thing that I'm going to mention is if you don't get that pre-approval letter, hey, how are we gonna be able to put that bid? Because right now, houses, they're not even lasting hours on the market, and sometimes days, but also take into consideration depending on the house and the market. So don't hold me to that. But because of low interest rates are so low, we need to get you ready. So now think about this. You need a pre-approval letter. And if you're looking to buy your house, you actually need to list it, because if not, you're going to be making that agent waste your time and your time, because in the market that we are at right now, we need to make sure that you're ready to go. If you have to sell your house, that is listed on the market, and if it has a contract already, it's even better. But these are things that you need to know because we're getting into bidding wars. And like I said, some houses, they're not lasting that long, especially when you get down between the 250,000 and lower. That would be in my market. I'm not so sure in other people's market, but they're not staying that long on the market right now. So the first thing to understand is, in order to qualify you and for you to be ready for this, multiple offer scenario is, you know what? You need a pre-approval. You need to talk to your agent. You need to make sure that, hey, I need a pre-approval letter, and we need to make sure that you're pre-approved. And you know what? If not, just ask me, and I would love to help you with any questions, any answers, anything that you have. I'm here. If not, then I'll go ahead and have my team take care of you. But you'll always be in good hands, which is important. So I'm gonna tell you something here. So a recent survey shows that only 55% of active home buyers obtained a pre-approval letter before they began their home search. That means about half of active buyers missed out on the key part of the process. So that means that, hey, you know what? Buyers who are pre-approved are definitely a step ahead when it's time to make an offer. So having a pre-approval letter is indicating that you're qualified, especially, let's say, for instance, if I'm a listing agent and I'm seeing that I have a pre-approval letter, I am definitely going to call that lender and make sure that you're pre-approved, because I don't want my seller to say, hey, you know what, come back to me and say, you didn't look out for me. So I'm looking in my best interest of the seller. And as my buyer, if I represent you as my buyer, I want to make sure that you get that house regardless, no matter how many offers there are, how many multiple offers. I want you to be ready and at your best. The second one is present your best offer. Yes, in this highly competitive market, depending on the situation. So make sure, how much do you want this house? Do you want to have it as, do you really want to move into this house? Make sure that once you put that bid on, or you put that offer, that you're offering no closing costs. Sometimes you do, but if not, then you'll actually have to hire a higher offer and make that work into the price, into the list price, or into the purchase price. So, I mean, there's many ways of working it out, but make sure that you're ready and that you're willing to do, you have due diligence period. All right. So let's talk about due diligence period, that you have a short time to get that inspection done, that everything is go, 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 go. Because once you get that house and you get, you run into a multiple offer scenario, then it's on the roll. I had a multiple offer scenario. There was 17 offers and I won the bid. And you know what? I made sure that my client was ready to go. how much closing costs she really needed, if that was a thing that she didn't need to, and so forth. But you know what? Is presenting your best offer. How much can you afford? And we're going back to the pre-approval letter. All right. So with the pre-approval letter, then we'll know how much closing costs you need. What is your down payment? What you qualify for, what you are approved for. So there's so many things that this is basically setting you up for success. And you need to act fast, because if you don't act fast, that house is going to leave, because we have the house that is on the market. Keep in mind that you can't move, let's say for instance, this mouse. Yeah, you can find this anywhere, but the location is really important. So if you like that location and you want to act fast and you don't want to miss out on it, you better make sure that you're pre-approved. If not, you better make sure that you have that house on the market. And here we have, properties typically remain on the market for 22 days in July, down from 24 days in June and 21 days in July. So 68% of homes are sold in July were on the market for less than a month. So that means that total existing home sales jumped from 24.7% from June to a seasonal adjusted annual rate of 5.86 million in July. That's a lot. So the previous record month increase in sales was 20.7% in June of this year. Sales as a whole rose year over year up 8.7% from a year ago. So this is so as you can see, the market is gaining steam. For 2 consecutive months, houses have sold very quickly. Essentially, you may not have time to sleep on it or shop around when you find a home you love. So sometimes, chances are someone else loves it too. If you take your time, it may not be available when you're ready to commit. So that means, hey, you need to start with a plan. And this is the plan that I'm telling you. Get pre-approved, because the housing market is very strong right now and buyers are scoping up available houses faster. It's like the other day, I have a client, one of my team members, she's actually showing a client from out of state. And keep in mind that when you're out of state and you're coming into this market and you're saying, hey, you know what, I'm looking at this house for $250,000, but I want to put an offer for $175,000, you're actually lowballing. And when that house has 38 showings, you need to actually be realistic on this. And this is what I'm saying. Get pre-approved. You need to talk to your lender. We need to find out what closing costs are, how much you can really afford, and how much are you willing to pay for that property. So I just wanted to let you know that this housing market is very strong now, and buyers are scoping anything that is available. They're looking at that website, they're looking at houses, they're looking to see where they want to move next. How much are they calculating payments to see how much can they afford? So, hey, this is my 3 things of how to win a bidding war. So if you have any questions, any concerns, please feel free to reach out to me. My name is Cindy Pressgraves. I'm with Cindy's Realty Group by Virtuous Property Realty here in the state of Georgia, and I'm the team leader for Cindy's Realty Group, and my phone number is 678-650-1425, 678-650-1425. And if you need to contact me, you can't reach me out, then go ahead and call me at the team number. All right, so if you can't reach me at my phone number, the 678-650-1425, you can actually reach out to me at 678-400-9617, 678-400-9617, and you can reach out to any of my team members. So I look forward to talking to you. If not, please comment below, and I'd love to answer any of your questions or any concerns. All right, well, have a wonderful day. Talk to you soon. Bye.